So we're going to have a look at creating a chart out of the data that we've got now. We're quite far zoomed in, so I'm just going to go up here and click on that, and I'm going to zoom out. Let's have a look at what 75% is. No, I might need to go out to 50% to see it all. Right. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to move my data down. So I'm just going to click and select it all. And you can either press Control X or you can right click and you can cut it. I'm just going to move it down. So I'm going to move the next cell down, right click there and paste. And that will take everything down, and it should also take down the totals and the averages. Yeah, it's just come up. So I'm going to cut the, take the average information that we've got here. So I'm going to cut that and paste it up at the top. So then we've got the average scores right underneath our film names. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so just checking there. So we've got averages here underneath the film names. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and drag and select the data. So I'm going to click those two. And simply I'm going to click Insert and a chart. Google Sheets will select what they think is the best kind of way to present this data. And as you can see, it's come up and very clearly it's made this bar chart, and it's got all the information in there for me. I can play around and customize it and change some of the titles. So I could say Star Wars film rankings. I could make sure I do the vertical axis, so that's the one going down here. So there'll be average rating, for example, and then well, we've got the films, the names of them here. It didn't quite fit underneath. You can also have a play around with, you can in the setup, you can change it from the column chart and have a look and see if anything's any better, but usually they come up with the one that they think is going to work best for the type of data you've got. As you can see, there's lots of different ones that you can have a play around with, but I did say column chart, and I do think that one looks the best. And then you can, if you need to, you can just move that somewhere else. So now, if let's just say if here this number here changed, and people all of a sudden decided that they're going to give Solo an average score of 90. You'll see that when we change the data set on here, it changes it automatically for the chart, so they update from each other. But I'm just going to change that back just by pressing Control Z, or you can click the undo button here to take it back to make sure the data is accurate. And that is how you can insert a chart into your data.